Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
By the sheer scale of our program, it's so decentralized to an extent that if Musa is a genuine trainee, he could be very kind to tell you the most recent text messages he would have received from the Nation Builders Corps on people that are owed for a range of reasons. So, for example, if someone joined the scheme in December, and after the mid-December cutoff point, they would not be qualified to get paid in December until they are placed in the new year in January. But the trend was because people were getting paid for November, from November. There were a lot of people who joined the scheme later who felt like they were owed money because the scheme started paying from November. It's not free money. These are funds that are accountable to the public payers. We cannot just pay people who are not part of the payroll. But the other reality is that on the ground, every district has a district coordinator, very local to the scheme, that can respond in a very capable way, in the very same ways that we do from the headquarters. If you have an issue with payment, that is your very first point of contact. They do the validation, it goes through the regional, and then we verify with the MIPs, that's the placement organizations, before we go ahead and authorize payment with Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlements, that's GIPS. So the payment process is quite straightforward, and majority of them would not have these issues. The few that have these recurrent issues of payment would have a reason on a monthly basis why NAPCO is still unable to pay them. In certain cases, they are caught in a situation where they are in duplicate employment, so they are in one employment and they have been cited on another payroll. As recent as March, April, when we tried to clear payments, we still found that there were people caught on other payrolls, whether it has to do with the current recruitment into the National Identification Authority, or the most recent issues with the Forestry Commission, or even the Youth Employment Agency, and even some cited on national service. And these are issues that we don't make up. There is data to back it, and we've shared that with those respective organizations so we can make progress. So if in your district, if Musa was verified even to be paid, but we have data from these institutions to the contrary, the scheme cannot go ahead and just authorize payment until we satisfy that you actually work for the scheme. What has been institutionalized to stop a lot of these campaigns is the timesheet. So you'd have to submit your timesheet for validation at a cutoff point, and a lot of them don't respect the procedures for the timesheet. If you miss the cutoff point, we are unlikely to validate you to get paid for a particular month.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.